Hi, I'm Amy Jordan. I'm the creator of WundaBar Pilates, and I'm so psyched to work out with you today. Today we're gonna do a 10-minute plank series that's gonna work your whole body from the core out. I've got 10 moves for you. If you've got 10 minutes, we're gonna strengthen our cores together. Let's get started. So one of my favorite moves, and one of the worst moves in the world, of course, is the plank. So let's start with the plank hold together. Your hands are shoulder width distance. You wanna think about lifting off of the wrist to broaden the collarbones. That's gonna help support the wrists and really get the deep core activation. You wanna think about the heart lifting up between the shoulder blades. That's also gonna help you find the middle back. And that's a part of the core too. It's all the way around in a 360-degree structure. Think about the tailbone lengthening from the crown of the head, lifting off of the mat, and just continuing to hold and breathe. That's really important to get you through the tough stuff, yeah? So we're gonna hold and breathe, lengthening and reaching and lifting the whole time, even though we're holding steady. Can feel the heat burning up already, yes? Inhale with length. Exhale as you narrow the ribs around the spine. We're gonna finish strong. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and allow the knees to lower down. We're gonna go into a side plank with flexion. Left forearm goes down and the left foot is in front of the right. You're gonna start in a diagonal line, and to add a little extra, you can inhale and lengthen the bottom ribs as you reach overhead. Come back to that best diagonal line you can find. Inhale as you reach up and over, keeping lots of length on the bottom side of the waist. We don't wanna crowd anything. We wanna aim for length and breath as we inhale and elongate. Reaching the inner thighs longer than the soles of the feet is gonna help us keep connected to the whole entire body instead of just that waistline. Really reach and lengthen and bring it all the way down. We're gonna go into a hinge plank next. So we're gonna come onto our knees about 4 inches apart, parallel, keeping a long diagonal line without shortening the low back at all. We're gonna lean and hinge. So you wanna create a beautiful diagonal from your knees up through the hips, shoulders, and through the crown of the head. If this is a good challenge for you, you can stay here and hold this lean. You wanna feel a lot of activation through the front and back line of the body. If you're looking for more, you can add a rotation. So we'd take the left arm up and the right arm long as we rotate the ribs, but notice the hips didn't move. Exhale through the center, and then inhale as you lengthen the other side, noticing that there's lots of space on the back side of the body, keeping the tailbone reaching long. So at your own pace, you can add these rotations in, inhaling to rotate, exhaling through center. Inhale, find that length through the back body, tailbone reaching long. Exhale, base of the ribs, return. Inhale one more time, each side. Exhaling, return to center. And come all the way back up. We're gonna go into a reverse plank and with a little step out. So we're gonna come onto our hands as wide as the mat. You wanna keep your feet in first position, heels touching, toes turned out, and lengthen up into a reverse plank. Make sure we're lifting off of the shoulders, keeping the collarbones wide, and front and back side of the body long. To add a little additional challenge to the waistline, we're going to slide the right leg out and tap off the mat, bring it back to center, and then the left leg. So notice that the hips did not move or drop. We didn't want to rotate or twist. We're just holding a nice stable pelvis as we allow the legs to glide through the hip socket. So we're strengthening the back line of the body, the front line of the body, arms, shoulders, and improving the functionality of the hips. Really reaching for length, keeping your head in line with the spine. That's going to help protect the neck and engage the deep abdominals. We're gonna go into that side flexion, other side. Last time on the left. And bring it all the way down. So this time the right arm is gonna be down, and we're gonna bring the right foot in front of the left. So the right foot comes in front of the left, find a lot of length in the body. Inhale as you reach. Think about fanning the top ribs. Exhale as you lower back to start. Inhale as we come up, we're lifting off of that right shoulder, finding lots of length. We don't want to hang into that joint. That's really not so great for the body. So find that length and lift the whole time. Inhaling as we arc, exhaling as we lower down. This is your last one. And allow the hip to bring all the way down. We're gonna go into a downhill ski jump. So I like to translate what we do on the machine, on our Wundaformer machine, or maybe a reformer if you have one at home, and bring it onto the floor. So we're gonna come into a shallow abdominal curl with our hands underneath the head, hammocking the weight of the head, and use your deep abdominals to float the legs up into a tabletop position. From here, what we're gonna do is imagine we're on a jump board where you extend the legs long in flight and exhale to bring them in. And you'll notice I call this downhill ski because I'm actually rotating the legs as we reach. So the pelvis is holding steady as the legs are rotating through the hip sockets. So again, we're conditioning the core, maintaining lots of length, not squishing the front side of the body as we're extending the legs with every inhale. The last one to the right. Bring it all the way in, and with control, use your deep abdominals to return the legs to the floor. We're gonna go right back into another plank. This one's gonna be on our forearms, so it doesn't actually make it any easier. It does take some pressure off the wrists, of course, but what it does is it shortens the lever and increases the challenge. So we're gonna hold the plank here. Think about lifting off of the elbows, and then we're gonna go into knee taps. Right knee taps down, but the pelvis doesn't move. Left knee taps down. Pelvis stays quiet. Really reach the heel long from the sitting bone, and reach the crown of the head long from your tailbone. Keep on breathing and lifting the heart in between the shoulder blades. You have 4. That's 3. This is 2. Last one, and bring the knees all the way down. This is one of my favorite moves. We're gonna go into a mini Wundatwist. It's great for sculpting the abdominals with a really long line and a really functional line. So we're starting with our left foot in front of the right, and notice that my pelvis is swiveled this way while my shoulders are this way. We're gonna go up and back just a tiny bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, unwind. So the pelvis rotates a teeny tiny bit, but not a whole lot. So we're piking up and back as the pelvis swivels and dips a tiny touch towards the floor. We only have 4 more. Keep them small, keep them focused. And this is gonna be the last one. And bring the legs down. Just for fun, this is gonna be our last plank, just 10 seconds. Let's do it together. Here we go. Hold that last plank out. Collarbones wide. You're there already. This is 4, 3, 2, and knees down. Wundatwist, other side, home stretch. Hands are wide. This time, right foot comes in front of the left. We're gonna swivel the pelvis the opposite direction and then pike up and back with length. Inhaling to reach, exhaling, bring it back. Last 4. Think about the outer thighs magnetizing in. And you've made it. Bring both knees down. Let's finish with a quick cat-cow stretch to stretch out the spine and continue to engage the abdominals. We're gonna come into a 4-point kneeling position. We're gonna exhale as we round the spine, melting the tailbone long. And then we'll inhale as we open the heart and reach the tailbone behind us. Last time rounding, exhaling, keeping the elbows with some breathing room. Inhale as you unwind. And congratulate yourself, you finished the plank party. That was so much fun. It was super challenging for me. I hope you find the burn as well. You can do this on your own just for a 10-minute workout, or feel free to add it on maybe after a run or a spin class. This is a great way to engage your core, really condition your body to function better in any exercise you choose to do. I'm Amy Jordan. Thank you so much for working out with me today. If you want more workouts, subscribe to LiveStrong's YouTube channel right now.